Oh my god, everyone is planning on jumping Kenjaku and Sukuna. Anyways, without wasting your guys' time, I'm just gonna do a little introduction. Guys, leave a like, subscribe. I only noticed that a few percent of you guys are subscribed, so you guys watching this video right now are not subscribed, and with that said, let's go. So this chapter is titled Baka Survivor Survive. So the chapter starts off with a short flashback of all of the students planning on jumping Kenjaku, and we can see Yuta, Kasukabe, Hakari, and Angel. At this time, Gojo didn't die, and the angel asks what if Kenjaku ambushed them when Gojo loses, and Hakari didn't want that to happen because they will be dealing with Sukuna, and Angel said it's going to be difficult to beat Sukuna and hard to fight Kenjaku if they do beat Sukuna. And it seemed like it was pretty clear to them that Gojo was going to lose because they said when Gojo lose. So it really did looks like they knew that Gojo was going to lose. Kasukabe says they can jump Kenjaku, and Maki would be playing a big role in getting rid of Kenjaku, but he realizes that that would be making them weaker if they split up before fighting Sukuna. But Angel wanted Takaba to face Kenjaku so he could occupy his time while the rest of them jump Sukuna. But Akari and Kusukabe are skeptical and really skeptic about sending Takaba, and Angel says there might be a bad influence on Takaba's cursed energy, and is ready to tell everyone what Takaba's cursed energy is, or cursed technique is. Back to Kenjaku fighting Takaba, we can see that Takaba is fighting Kenjaku, and Takaba's face is looking crazy. He's jumping while dodging Kenjaku's attacks, and it seems like Kenjaku is chasing Takaba. And Kenjaku curse technique is completely not working against Takaba, and Takaba puts on a American flag bandana on Kenjaku's face, and he says in English, "You won't win against me," and this right here is looking pretty gangster. His attacks weren't working on Takaba, and he didn't know that someone with Takaba could have actually existed, but he also said that everything has a weakness, so Takaba has a weakness and he's going to find it out. He's basically stating that even though Takaba is nullifying Kenjaku attacks, he's implying that there's a weakness for every technique. Kenjaku starts off by, talking about the players of the calling games and says player 1 did a bad performance. And he didn't like the Sukomi because even a amateur like him can make it this far. And Takaba isn't really finding it funny and insults Kenjaku by saying, "You smelly monk." He then questioned Kenjaku's intentions and asking, "Why are you doing this? Why are you letting people die? Why are you combining people together so you want to make this big ugly monster?" Kenjaku simply replies by saying because it's fun. And Takaba wants to change Kenjaku's plan by giving him something more fun to do, and he said maybe. So Kenjaku's face is written "make me laugh" all over it, and Takaba is going to make Kenjaku laugh with his one-shot gag. Takaba said, "Don't marry me, I don't want you as my Wi-Fi." Kenjaku understands the joke but didn't really find it funny, and explaining to Takaba how he should actually say it to make it sound more funny. And oh my god, Kenjaku elbows Takaba in the stomach, finally hurting him for the first time. And if you see the expression on Takaba's face, he was surprised as hell. So it seems like Kenjaku finally figured out how Takaba's curse technique works, and Kenjaku punched Takaba so hard he was sent flying, and Takaba is saying, "Shut the hell up, you're just a amateur who hasn't been on the stage yet. Even if you didn't find it funny, other people did." Takaba and Kenjaku are playing another game, and Kenjaku loses if he laughs again. Kenjaku makes a funnier face than Takaba and making it really funny and goofy as hell. A lot of you guys probably are seeing this image of Takaba and it's so crazy, but if you guys take a look at Kenjaku's face, oh my god. Takaba loses and gets another punch from Kenjaku again, and oh my god, it's looking like Takaba is really fed up at this point. Takaba starts to lose his riz and his confidence and starting to feel like Kenjaku's a funnier person than him, and is trying to cope by saying he's funny too. Our boy Takaba then sees Hazunoki's body and looks scared that he might be next, while Kenjaku is menacingly walking behind him and looks down on Takaba and saying, "What's wrong? Are you not laughing? Are you not a comedian?" Takaba is questioning himself and wonder why he is a comedian. The chapter ends and there will be no break next week. And oh my god, this was a insane chapter. I was expecting to see something about Yuji, but well, we didn't get any Yuji in today's chapter. Now for my initial thoughts. The big question we finally were asking a while back is where is Yuta? And it's finally been revealed that Yuta was with Hakari and everyone else planning to jump Sukuna. So we aren't 100% sure where Yuta is right now. Yuta was with everyone planning to jump Sukuna, but that doesn't mean he's there with them right now. And Yuta has a high possibility of being with Gojo right now, but because of this chapter, Shoku has a higher chance of being there as well because even though we get to see everyone, we didn't see Shoku. And again, we got another Gojo reference in today's chapter, and once again, this is another sign and relevancy that he will return. Takaba is also in some big trouble. While it seems like he is untouchable, Kenjaku is already showing signs of beating up Takaba, and it seems like there is going to be no help for him. He's probably as good as dead. Kenjaku is showing amazing intelligence and is able to adapt to the situation within a short time, showing he has real battle IQ. If things continue to go bad, Kenjaku might take over Takaba's body for his technique because he has no idea about Takaba's technique and he could find it very useful. And Kenjaku did really look like he was interested in it. In the next chapter, we could have three possible outcomes. We could get a chapter with Yuji fighting Sukuna, we could get a continuation for what's happening with Yuta and everyone else, or we could get a continuation for the Takaba and Kenjaku's fight. And I really do think that the continuation for the fight will happen, but I really want to know what Sukuna has been up to. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely support this video by leaving a massive thumbs up and also subscribing if you guys made it this far. Guys, subscribe. And with that said, if you guys are new, join my Discord server. The link will be down below in the description. And I will see all of you anime nerds in my next video.